Yeah. Cha. Cha. I'm wondering if it's too late to do these or not. I'm not sure. Oh, hi. Eric Wilson and O3. I guess it's not too late to do a vlog. Oh, it's never too late, huh? Francis says it's never too late. Nice. Not too late. Mario Avila. Avila. Never too late. Nice. What's up, Adam? Not much. Hi, maple syrup. Hi, Laura. Hi. Yeah. I guess. Hi, Valley Cat. Trying to catch everybody here. That's good though. Jose Shurita is asking me for a friend request on the Facebook. So, hi. Why am I up so late? Because there's nothing else to do. Oh, hi, Limshi Rivera from Puerto Rico. O3 is driving, but you're listening. Very nice. Hi, Corona. Corona. The Lakers, yes. Well, I got this shirt from Philippines. Do I listen to Tears for Fears? Well, I did, I guess. I don't know if this camera is. Seems like the camera on this phone is blurry or something. I am. I'm ready for the summer weather. Francis is asking me. Oh, the battery, yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think the battery is bad in this car. In my car. Because it got dead. I drove it around a little bit and it's still not charging properly. I don't know. I have to check the car. Let's see. Andy Castro is asking me, hey Gil, do you have any videos from 2000s? Boy, do I ever. I have a number of them already uploaded on YouTube. I have a bunch already uploaded. Do you have any cassettes from the radio? Well, I have a lot of those. I uploaded some of those too. Hi, Jason Olson. I've been doing good. I've been doing pretty good lately. Olin, yeah. Right. Hi, Brett. Hi, David Brett. From New Zealand, huh? Very nice. That's very nice. I love my channel. Welcome to my time machine. Andy's asking me from the early 90s, and well, I have a bunch of those uploaded already. You gotta see it. You gotta see all the videos. I got all kinds of stuff up there. I probably have roughly like 500 videos. Shit, I gotta check the door over there. I do have a Facebook. Andy's asking me. I do have a Facebook. I gotta close this door here. I don't want the bugs to get in the house. So, very nice. Welcome to my time machine, Mario Avila. Adam is asking me, yeah, the alternator, I don't know. I mean, I hope not, because, I mean, I don't want to have to put money into the car right now. I mean, I don't really have the money right now. I mean, I'm going to be working, though, pretty soon. Next week, I'm going to go back to work. Motley Crue, hey, Gil, really love the channel and all. Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to my time capsule. where all the time traveling is made possible. I'm trying to clean the lens on this camera. I'm telling you. How is Torpedo and Rambone, yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't seen them lately. So I think they're doing fine. I mean, they're in Arizona. Let me see. I bet Ted Kennedy is asking me, have I been to any rap concerts in the 80s? No. Or 90s? Well, no, I never been to any concerts at all. Never. Not even my brother. He never really did concerts, you know. I mean, we never did those. Why not? You should put some old cassette from the 90s. I could do that. I have some. I don't have a lot from the 90s. But it's mostly, well, I do have some from the 90s. Well, actually, I do have a couple of mixtapes uploaded already of the 90s. But if you're talking about radio, I didn't record a lot of radio of the 90s. Adam Luck is asking me, am I happy about going back to work? Well, yeah, hell yeah. Well, although, I don't know if you guys, well, I could tell all of you guys that. I mean, try to guess who I'm gonna be working back with, who I got a job through. I got a job through my old boss, like from the, like the videos that you saw of Specto, my job in 1994 and in the 90s. It's back with that same boss. Not the same location though, but that same boss actually came out looking for me, believe it, because they already knew how reliable I was and everything. So that's neat. That's a flattering experience right there. To be called out. I'm gonna be working just part-time at first, and I'm gonna be doing what I used to do, drive, like delivery driver for like 3 hours a day or something like that, which is nice. So Andy's asking me, hey Gil, I have a question. I'm trying to find some people who sells tapes from the radio. You know what? I don't even know, really. Honestly, I never tried to find someone or find anybody who had recorded blank tapes or anything. It's worth a try. I mean, I never tried it. I mean, I never tried to find somebody who's selling recorded blank tapes of specific stuff. I never tried it, but I can personally look for some of my own, and I'll upload some of those cassettes, although I'm gonna be bombarded with copyright stuff. But I'm not really worried about this copyright, but they can be a nuisance sometimes, because like sometimes they give me hassle, and they're just a pain. They're just a pain. They're not a threat of taking me down or anything, but they're just a pain. David Brett is telling me, have you considered getting, and I'm telling you, yeah, I should, I'm telling you, right, maybe I should do that, David, Brett. E Corona says, I was born in 2003, and I've been watching your videos, and it's cool. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's fun to share. I mean, it's neat. That's interesting. I mean, a lot of you guys are ultra young, and that's interesting. It's really interesting to see all of you very fellas into my stuff, guys and girls. All of you young guys and girls that's into my video. It's really good though. If you were born in 2003, then you must be 16 years old. Very nice. Well, yeah, I tell you, things were very different for me. I mean, I just posted a video of what was in my mind during the decade, 80s decade. It had nothing to do with cell phones in my vocabulary. There was no internet or cell phones in my vocabulary, back in my day. That my mind did not have those in the vocabulary. 03 is asking me, how old is Cynthia? She's 10 years younger than I am. I got disconnected for a bit. Let me see. Yeah. Cynthia is 38 and she'll be 39 in May, and I'll be 49 this August. Do I got any radio recordings from 2000s? Andy Castro is asking that. I really don't think I have any. I mean, maybe I have one little one. I mean, only a trace of a radio. But I was not really into recording off the radio back in that time because it just wasn't interesting to me back then, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I could try to find stuff from the 90s, radio from the 90s. I'll try to find. I feel like I have a few, somewhere. Francis M. is saying, "Hey, Gil, I know this has been said before, but your videos are very therapeutic to watch." Oh, that's nice. I mean, yeah, therapeutic, and that, are you talking about like, therapy type thing, like where it makes you feel like good, or I mean, I saw that before. I mean, someone did that type of comment before, and that helps them fall asleep for whatever. That's good though. I mean, it's nice to hear that. I mean, that's really good though. It's good to hear about that. I mean, I'm glad to. Really good though. It's good to hear about that. I mean, I'm glad to hear that my videos are actually doing that. That's good though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. It can be therapeutic because, I mean, when you hear voices and when you're hearing like just easygoing conversation, sometimes it can put us to sleep, if that's what you're talking about. But anyways, Laura says, congratulations. Having a job will help you. Yeah, I mean, it will. I mean, it's something to do, and plus the money too. I mean, plus the extra money is nice, I mean, it's gonna help me with that as well. Adam Luck is asking me, will you get a company car? Nah, I mean, they're gonna pay me to use my own car for now. I mean, it's like they're gonna pay me. I don't know exactly how much, but they're going to reimburse me for using my own car. I don't know how many miles a day I'm going to be gone, but I really don't know. But I don't think it's going to be that much. But Andy's asking me, do I have those recordings on MP3? Well, every cassette that I have in my collection, they're all on MP3 right now. At the moment, I recorded every cassette onto MP3s. Took me a while, but I did it though years ago. Though I already done it. Yeah, everything's all on MP3, everything. And I even had I even had a thought of selling my entire cassette collection on MP3, which I already have all of it on MP3, and it's gonna have everything, voices and music, I mean, it's like I won't even have to mention music because it's just stuff I recorded off the radio. I had thoughts about selling my entire 500 cassette collection on MP3 because it's my recordings, well, my voices and stuff. And I had thoughts about doing that, selling it, selling copies of my own cassette recordings, like, I wonder how that would work. Angelo, hi Angelo. I used to hold tape recorder up to the TV, and yeah, I used to do that too. Yeah, I used to do that. Especially those sitcoms. Like the opening theme. Like Happy Days, or yeah, I used to do that too. Yeah, and I even actually recorded a movie one time, a whole movie one time, putting the microphone next to the speaker of the TV. Yeah, I did that before. That's what I did that once. And I just made myself think that I'm recording on a VCR, because back then we didn't have a VCR, and I only wished to have one back in the time, but I pretended that I had a VCR by putting my tape recorder on the speaker of the TV and recording the show, and then I would play back that tape, and I would feel like I'm watching that TV, watching that show, like a VCR, David Brett is asking me, do I have any videos of storms and rain around the neighborhood? I do. I have a bunch of those. I mean, I would not say necessarily storms or like heavy, like really bad storms or anything. I don't necessarily have those, but I just have a bunch of videos of rainy days, like recording the rain from the window of the house and stuff. I have a few. I mean, I even have them up. They're up right now. I mean, but the thing is, you'd have to kind of like scour through some of those tapes, particularly like the winter months. You have to scour through all of my videos up on YouTube to see any rain, in the 90s or 80s. I have a few up there. Purple Donatello. I enjoy going to a darker house, Burger King, believe it or not. What? Okay, nice. Believe it or not. Andy Castro is asking me, hey Gil, question, do you have any videos with you and your wife on tape? Yeah, I have I have a couple up on YouTube already. I mean, when I got married, me and my wife got married back in 2003, it's up right now. I have a few up there right now. And I have a lot of stuff on tape, but I do have a couple videos on YouTube. You can look on my channel for marriage 2003 or so. I know 15 Freeway 2003. I titled it, I believe, or My Marriage or whatever it was. Vintage Creations is asking me, did you watch the new Motley Crue movie? No, I never seen that. No, did they come up with a movie? I never heard of a movie that came out. Yeah, well, that's interesting. And then Purple Donatello is at, oh, thank you for the Civic repair video. Yeah, because I had to do a transmission on that car once. Yeah, I had to do that transmission. I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, it's kind of like the same concept as taking off a starter, but I mean, it required a lot of time, and dedication on doing it. But I did it though. I mean, I did a little bit of things on that car, but the transmission died on that car though. I mean, and I was not expecting it to do that. Well, anyway, hi Gamma. You're the one that talks to me in a language that I cannot understand. At night, this place, the family in Los Angeles on shopping. I'm telling you, Valley Cat. Yeah, you're always so easygoing. How funny. Very nice. Thank you very much. Well, that's my name, actually. Easygoing. Tortellino. Tentacles. Yo. Hi. Very nice. Vic Hones says, do you know what you're going to be doing? Yeah, eyeglasses, or I think they're probably going to have me doing errands like I used to do in my old job, errands and stuff. Rome. Rod NGL saying, good morning all the way from Rome. That's cute. Way out there, huh? Where is Rome at? Is that Italy or something? Very nice. Thank you very much. Well, I would be selling my little MP3 collection. Maybe $20. I don't know. I mean, it's my tapes, but it's not the actual cassettes that I would be selling. It would be all MP3s, and I would put it all on a memory card and sell it like that. I could do that. I mean, I could try. I mean, I could try doing that. I mean, they're just recorded blank tapes, and much of it is voices, or it's my content. I'm gonna see how that works. I want to see how it works. I'm telling you, maybe I'll see. Gamma says, local business, the current work of international community of oriented to the family buyer jobs. Yeah. Telling you, I wonder if it seems like, is this camera, is this clear? It's like the focusing on the camera on this? I don't know. Tyler Sal says, I'm almost 30. I watch your videos a lot. Oh, thank you very much. I'm still young, but seeing the 90s is just awesome to me. Thank you very much. I have a lot of pleasure going up there, I tell you. Putting up stuff like that. It's fun to do that. I mean, I have loads of fun posting videos like that, like Life of the 90s. It's just a lot of fun for me. But I mean, sometimes I might take a couple weeks before I post a new one. But I do come back though. Hi, Michael Storms. Hi, hi. The Motley Crue movie is on Netflix. I have to check it out because I have not gone to Netflix in a long time. I do have an account with them, but I hadn't gone up there. Yeah, the new Motley Crue is on Netflix. Huh? Any teenager of the 80s would like it. Hell yeah. I mean, I have to check it out. I haven't seen those, you know. I haven't seen. Oh, my eyes are itchy. Max L. Isaias. Hi. Nice to see you live. Love your vlogs. I thank you very much, Max. Hi, Lessa Bree. I remember you from earlier. Yeah, no, I think you were telling me something about. What did you tell me earlier? Huh. You want to be on video yet? Oh, you want to be on video, babies? I'm telling you. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Baby. Okay, what? Hang on. Well, anyways. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, thank you very much. Telling you. Well, anyway, Gamma says, when going to leave the world, but wait till, what the, I'm telling you. David Brett says, I am new to your channel in the last few weeks. Oh, that's nice. That's always nice to hear about that. Hear about new fellas, new people going on this. That's nice to hear that. I always like to see that more new people are looking at the videos that I post, you know. That's nice. I'm going through a few of the videos a day. Very nice. I agree. It's very relaxing. Yeah, I've had a number of days, you know. A number of people telling me that, you know. I would like to know exactly what it is about the videos that make it relaxing. I wonder, what do you guys say what it is about the video that's relaxing? That's interesting, though. That's an interesting thing that I've had a number of you. That's really good, though. That's really cool to hear about that. That's interesting. Max Lalas says, CX. Okay. Shakiro DX says, have you ever traveled outside of the U.S.? What countries have you been to? You have any retro videos? Oh, I gotta lie. You must be sort of new on the channel. Boy, you've come to the right place. If you're looking for 80s and 90s, I got a bunch of them uploaded on YouTube. You gotta look onto my channel. I have probably at least 500 videos up there right now, and which most of them are 80s and 90s, you know, or something like that, you know. Yeah. Well, to answer the question about having traveled outside of the country, yes, I recently went to Philippines just last year, and I posted some videos of it too. But that's the only place I've been to in the last while. But Mexico is the only other place I've been to. But I've been there. The last time I was there was when I was 10 years old, though. That was back in 1980. You know, 1981 is the last time I was up there. I tell you. Max is asking me to change to full screen. I would love to do that, but the problem is that this phone, I mean, it won't let me do it. I mean, I'm doing it on the phone. I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S7, but it does it with any phone that I use. I tried to use it, tried to do it with full screen, like doing it this way, but it won't let me do it for whatever reason. There's the only way I could do it. I want to do it, but I mean, it won't do it. But unfortunately, maybe I'll use my computer next time. But I had some weird things happening when I used the computer for whatever reason, whatever strange reason. But anyway, Dallas is asking me, do I miss 1980s and 90s? Well, I feel like I'm neutral about it. I'm neutral, I would say, but I miss certain aspects of it. I mean, that the people are a little less, like how a little less annoyed back then. I mean, Netflix just raised its price. Max is telling me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not aware of it yet, so I would like to know about it when the next time I log into that place. So let me see. 111 Danish is saying, how much have changing demographics changed your neighborhood in LA, metropolitan area, and neighborhoods in town? What things do I wish had not changed? I guess the laws, I guess. I mean, what things do I wish had not changed? Well, I mean, they're unfair policy, I guess. That's what I could quickly think of. Well, I mean, the laws, I guess, I wish had not changed in the sense of like being like the laws in the neighborhood. We're talking about neighborhood and demographics and neighborhoods and towns in general. Well, I mean, I guess like the policies or laws or restrictions and rules. I mean, the rules and laws and everything, they're pretty more strict now, so it's making it less fun to live life, like when they're putting unfair restrictions. I don't know, I cannot put out an example right now because it's complicated, but anyway, David Brett said, it's relaxing because it takes me back to the easier times. I look at the dates in your videos. because it's like, that's interesting, huh? Because like when you look at when you're hearing a family conversation or a time of family talking or whatever, and then you look at the date and it's something that's happened years ago and it doesn't even exist, and that's interesting though. I mean, that can be an interesting thing to for a reason. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's just a total different time and different world. I mean, it's like a different world, yeah. That's neat though, huh? I'm telling. Do you remember all the 80s 5.0 Mustangs and IROC Camaros around? Oh, yeah, major time. I remember those. I remember what they called Vintage Creations is saying this. Yeah, I remember what they called the Fox body Mustangs. Like where they're kind of like, well, I mean, it's like my car. I mean, this car right here, they consider this one a Fox body car. That's what they. I think it's to do with like being able to put like a big engine on a small chassis. That's what a Fox body is. Something like that. Yeah. I remember I liked the Camaro back in my day. I would have loved to have one of those back in the early 80s, Yeah. Camaro, Do you remember, Francis is asking me, do you remember the streets you work was on Montclair? Well, the name of the street was Arrow Highway Street, and it was by Monte Vista. Shit, I went to that, I worked there for almost 20 years, and then I got laid off. I got laid off because, the company was cutting costs, by removing in-house drivers, which was one of them. Runny 21, hi. Hello. Gamma says the lands a year 90s world Indonesia network information annual for Facebook. Yeah, telling you. Right. Max is asking me, have I ever tried marijuana? Nope. But I smelled a bunch of it in the past years, and all my life I smelled it. I'm telling you. Yeah. David Brett is saying, it's nice to see how the world has changed or stayed the same, and videos are not overly edited to with jump cuts and things. It's so easy to get. Well, yeah, I mean, my videos, I tend to not. The only thing I'll edit out is the length. I mean, if the video is very long, I try to make it shorter. But it's kind of hard to make it short because it's so much to share. You know, I mean, like for an example, like if I'm recording a Christmas party, like a Christmas 1999 or something, or Christmas 1988, or Day of Life of 1989. Like, it's hard, you know, because I mean it's all unedited. All unedited. I mean it's original, all original. It's not like made up, you know, like you know how some of these TV shows might have an 80s scene, but it's kind of like made up. But my videos are original though. They're genuine, you know. They're genuine videos, and it's actual. It's actual living, you know. It's not like made. It's not like a remake. You know? I mean, that's what I like about my own video. Hessen Sab says, do you have any videos of downtown LA, Broadway, and the 80s? Well, I don't. I mean, the only kind of videos I have of LA is one. I have only like one or two up there. It's one video that I made of this sports arena. It's like the Los Angeles Clippers or something when that arena was around. That's the only place that I really made a video of. And of course, I made a driving video going to LA, and that's the only videos that I really have of LA. Only videos I got, you know. But I have videos of when I was visiting my auntie in LA, but I never recorded much outside though, unfortunately. Excuse me. Blood Wave says, how were the 80s when Michael Jackson Thriller was out? Did ever? Well, I'll tell you, we were. I sure was. Well, I mean, it's not like I wanted to go to a concert or anything, but I mean, I love the music, you know. I mean, I love that. I remember the first time when I heard that song, Billie Jean. I tell you, I love that song when I first heard it, and then going on to '83 when my brothers bought me a record, which I still have today, which I still have right now. I mean, my brothers bought me a record, Michael Jackson Thriller, because I'm being so nice to them to loan them my bicycle. You know, I had my beach cruiser in my days. You know, I'm telling you. Do I still have? Dallas is asking me, do I still have 1980 car? Well, I don't have a 1980 car, but I have a 1984, which is this one right here. It's a Mercury Marquis 1984. I'm charging the battery right now. About G.I. Joe and Hammond. Well, I did not necessarily have those, but my cousin did. My cousin Jose did, though. He did. Les Sabri 98 says, yes, your car is considered a fox body. That not all much people realize, since the some people focus on Mustangs. Yeah, the fox body. I do know that they named it a fox body because it's like It was to do with being a small or mid-sized car that they could fit a V8 engine in it or something like this. It's to do with that. That's why they called it a, or what the concept was about, you know. Hi, Michael. Storms. When they were shooting the TV show Chips, did you ever get a glimpse of the cast or anything when they met would where they meet would be on location? If well, you know what? I just know that. I mean, that TV show was really close. It was shot really close to where we lived. I used to live on Santa Ana. I used to live there. I mean, I was living in Santa Ana, California back in that. I used to live there. I mean, I was living in Santa Ana, California back in that time, in the 70s. Yeah, and it was really close. Everything was pretty close, you know. Yeah, I mean, but although I never really went directly, my dad, you know, did not drive us anywhere. I mean, we were little kids then, you know. Reload is asking me, would you work at Pizza Hut again? Well, eh, maybe not. It depends, you know. I mean, like if we're talking about if it was a dining, yeah, I probably would. You know, why not? I mean, but they don't really do dinings anymore. But if I mean, if I was really, really, really hungry for a job, I probably would. But I mean, in reality, though, I mean, in reality, I mean, it's like I already have a job coming up. But I mean, it's like in reality, I think I probably like those what do we call those warehouse type jobs, you know, like the where you load trucks. They're like those better, I'd say. But I mean, I tried to get a job at McDonald's, you know, the other day, not too long ago. Called me though. Oh well. Hi, Faye, Belly. Hi, neighbor. Are you a neighbor? Are you close by? You are supposed to come here and say hi. Well, anyways, Vintage Creation says, is there any video, I mean, is there any 80s, 90s food, snack, drink, or all of the above you wish? Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, food, snacks. Well, you know what? If we're talking about snacks, one snack I really miss that they don't have anymore, it's these specific brand of Cheetos, like cheese puffs, Laura Scudders. It was called Scudders or something like that. Laura Scudders. I love those things, man. And then I love and then there was like a Vaughn's brand Cheetos. I mean, cheese puffs are my favorite kind of chips. And those brands, Laura Scudders, I think it's the name, that they used to do those, and they don't make those anymore. And man, I wish they. I tell you, I love those, man. But they don't have those anymore, unfortunately. I mean, chips are not. I mean, those Cheetos are not the same anymore. You know. Oh well. I mean, what can I say? Faye is saying orbits. Nice. Some human being says, what did you do or think about the 2010 decade that started in January 2010 and will end the end of this year? Yeah. For me, I can't believe it's going to end. Yeah, oh yeah, I tell you. And I'm gonna be the one who posts up videos of life in the 2010s. I'm telling you. Right. Yeah, well, 2010, if I can remember, what was 2010 like? I mean, well, we just barely moved in, you know, into the new house in Rialto. We don't live there anymore. And then that's in 2011, that's when I got laid off in my job, you know. And then around that time, that's when I started getting into DJing, you know, DJing music. I still have all my stuff right here, my DJ equipment. I still have it, but I don't DJ it or anything. It's just for fun, though. And that's just the beginning. And then I got into a little bit of into riding my bikes and stuff. And I mean, I was just living up my life, you know. I was having fun. I was just living up my life. And then I was having depression and anxiety problems. I had some of that, back then. Zat, Zat, C, Zat. As I heard the 80s was fun and everybody got to know each other. Nowadays, people say, yeah, I was actually talking about that on my last video that I posted up. And yeah, you're right. Well, like people still do like to go out and interact with each other, but as soon as they go home, they're on their phones. But even when they do go out and interact with each other, they're just on their phones instead. It's true there. But back in my decade, like, I mean, it's always that's the only choice we had to interact with people or just look at our book or whatever that he had. Play our little game or like our little ping pong games or whatever we had. Those little hand games, but they were not anything like that. Did I listen to Bon Jovi? Well, no, I never really got into it. My brothers were, but I never got into it. Valley Cat says, I'm getting a record player soon. Well, you should, because vintage stuff is fun. It can be, when you get a record player, you'll see what it's like, what it was like for us. But for me, I did not used to use a record player that much. I only used the record player to record the records. And Faye says, 80s was a body. Yeah, it was. When did you stop recording cassettes, Gilbert? Andy is asking me. You know what? I can give an accurate answer to that question. I stopped using cassettes in 2001, or it was 2000. I think it was the end of 2000 when I stopped recording on cassettes, because that's when I got my first CD recorder. Ever since I got my first CD recorder, that ended instantly. The recording of cassettes ended instantly right there. It stopped right there and never to come back to it. I never came back to it ever since my first CD recorder. 2001 or 2000 was the last time I actually recorded on cassettes. Last time. So it's about going on to close to 20 years now. Cassettes. Can you imagine that? That's an interesting question, isn't it? Yeah. I stopped recording cassettes in 2000. Some human being. That's in 2000. Some human being. What's up, Shaq Kurdox X? I've seen you on a couple of Remember videos. I'm telling you. David Brett, I have to go to eat dinner now, Gil. It's barbecue tonight. All the best, man. Very nice. Thank you very much. It's barbecue tonight. All the best, man. Very nice. Thank you very much. You are not just your friend. You are just very nice. Your friend, yeah. Well, yeah, we are all friends. Yeah, very nice. I'm telling you. Andy says, did you ever record stuff from DVD? Well, yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I did not save anything, unfortunately. That's the messed up part. And I just have a little bit. I only have a little bit of stuff I saved from the time when I recorded off the TV, just a little bit. Because I didn't have any interest in saving anything on the videotapes, because I just replaced it with DVDs over time, but did not realize that it would have been valuable to keep all that, like TV shows, or I'm talking about like commercials and things like that. What's your Facebook name, Gil? Well, my Facebook name is Gilbert Arciniega. My YouTube name, that's my Facebook name as well. I just have my name up there. I don't have a special name, but I should rename my channel. But I just have it as my normal name. My name. I miss the video cassettes from the TV. Yeah, yeah. I used to record off the TV. That was like the big thing. Faye is telling me. Faye Belly. Valley Cat said, I really want churros with caramel. Oh yeah. Well, where's a place that's open that has one right now? I know that Costco has one. I think. I'm telling you. Faye is saying, laugh out loud. My dad worked Vaughn's Warehouse, El Monte, for 35 years, huh? Yeah, 35 years, huh? Faye is asking me, uh, I think we live close. Yeah, very nice. If you live in San Bernardino, that's where I live. I live in San Bernardino. I live close to Stater Brothers in San Bernardino, like by the 215 freeway. Long lived Laura Scudders. Remember those chips? Yeah, I love those chips, man. I tell you. SoCal 1992 says, "What's up, Gil? Hi. Hi. High Power X says, hi. Hi, Gil. Hello, everyone. You're up late, bro. Oh, Beto. Just joining the party. Well, it's never too late, though. I'm telling ya. Blood Wave says, how's Heckler doing? He's doing fine. I mean, I just went up to his place the other day for his birthday. I mean, I posted a video up there. Yeah, I just posted one up there. SoCal 1992. Yeah, bad anxiety, huh? Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I know how that feels, man. I really know. I really know. But I got it from the military, yeah. I mean, you know what? I mean, my brother-in-law has the same situation, too. He came from the military also. And he has a problem with anxiety as well. And he takes, I don't know what pills they are, but he does take some pills for it. And he's okay. I mean, he's okay right now, but for me, when I have anxiety, I just go out and exercise. I just go out and ride my bike or something, you know. I go on a good exercise, and it always kills it, you know. Anxiety, it always kills it when I do enough exercise, you know. Hi, Javier Ramirez. I work in McDonald's, and is this in 1989? Yeah, did you? That's when I used to work there. Is that on Amar, right? On the corner of Amar and Azusa? Well, I mean, I have videos up there, too. I have videos of working in McDonald's in 1989. I'm telling you, I still got to catch up with the videos here. Rudy Araheta says, Gil, say 45, 44. Okay. 45, 44. Okay, I said it. Rudy Araheta. Tina Casser, L. Gilbert Dale, 24. I guess. I'm telling you. Huh. But I do need the calculator to find out what 45, 44 minus 1 is. So, need to get my scientific calculator for that one, though. First, though. I'm telling you. Hey, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about videos like before and after, huh? Those are pretty cool, huh? Diaries McFly says, nice home video uploaded on YouTube. Keep up the good work very much. Thank you very much. And boy, do I have a lot of them up there. Welcome to my time capsule. Les Sepri 98 says, I stopped recording on cassettes 4 years ago because I don't have any more blank tapes. Kids don't know the struggle. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I tell you, I mean, I've been through that. I tell you, I posted a video about it, too. I posted a video about my music life in the 80s, talking about that very thing. Javier Ramirez says, you worked with me, did you? Did you really? What was your name then? Was it Javier? I don't really quite remember a Javier Ramirez though. I mean, did you really work in McDonald's like with me? Did you even see the video that I posted up there of McDonald's? Yeah, that's interesting. I would like to. I can't even remember. I can't remember Javier Ramirez though. But maybe I have to try to think. Maybe you went with a different name. Maybe you had a different name or something. Very interesting. Blood Wave says, how does it feel to look at your younger self back in the 80s? Well, I mean, when I look at my younger self, it's like I remember how young I was and how much energy I had. Well, it's not so much energy or anything. I remember the low-level aches and pains that I had back then. And I remember, I mean, yeah, the low aches and pains that I had in my black hair. I had nice black hair back then, but now my hair is two colors. I have gray hair now, but I feel good though right now still. Diarrhea McFly says, Gilbert, do you watch the TV show called The Goldberg? No, unfortunately, I had not seen that show. It's like this thing is, what? What are you looking for? What? Oh, baby. Hang on, I have to do something in here. My kid is after requesting that I do something in there. Hang on. Hang on, I have to get back. Hang on. Where is it, babies? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Hang on. My kid is requesting that I kill this bug. Where? Where is he? I'll get in now before he gets inside. Where is he? There. Happy now? I have to kill her. I had to kill a bug for my kid because she don't like bugs. Well, I know now I have to really catch up with the comments here. Hang on. Okay, sorry for all this. I have to catch up with the comments here. Let me see. Okay, oh man, what did I do with my glasses? Shit. Oh man, it's gonna be harder for me to read it. Okay, I'll just try to go without the glasses for now, but how does it feel to look at my young... Well, I have black hair then, Let me see. Yeah. About Ray Faye is saying about an hour. Oh, you live about an hour away, huh? I'm telling you. Great. I worked with you in McDonald's, Javier, but yeah, I have to see your pic because I would need to remember who you were. I'm telling you. What's your favorite year from the 80s? Well, my favorite year, some of the most memorable years. I mean, Nathan Lopez is asking me this. My memorable year is like 84 through 86. 84 for the breakdancing years. And then the Atari years when the Atari games went on a good deal, and then going on to 86, all the freestyle music, and I tell you, I loved all that stuff. Like the time when my neighbor was a DJ, and we had a massive party there. I'm telling you. Les Sabri says, let me see. Yeah, I think I answered that question already. Yeah, I mean about stopping the recording of the cassettes. Do you remember me, Ramirez? Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, I remember. I mean, Ramirez. I mean, were you possibly Darwin? No, you weren't Darwin, were you? I'm telling you, very nice. Well, I'm that guy from McDonald's, and you probably might even remember me having brought my video camera in there. I'm telling you. Were you a manager or something? I don't know. Well, anyway, Faye says, gotta go get some Del Taco. Had some childhood friends in Azusa in 1989. I was just small. And telling, very nice. I love the 1980s. Diary McFly says, well, the 80s was fun while it lasted, you know. And it was even, and it's even more funner because I recorded my life in the 80s, but including audio recordings as well. Javier lived, you live in Rancho Cucamonga, huh? So you actually did work in McDonald's then, huh? Telling you. We have to meet up and say what's up. I'm trying to remember a Javier in McDonald's. Were you in the video by any chance? I don't know. You guys, Andy's saying, you guys ever recorded cassettes from back then? Well, I mean, well, I think he's asking all of you guys. Well, I recorded a bunch of them, you know. Motley Crue says, hiya, Motley Crue. What are you doing tomorrow, Gil? Well, tomorrow I'm going to be home pretty much most of the day tomorrow and through the rest of the week, you know, I guess. Diarrhea McFly says, do you have a lot of vintage stuff from the 80s in your house? Yes, I sure do. I have a load of them right here. You see one of them right here. I have a bunch of them. I have a large collection of stuff like that, you know. Atari and I just picked up some of these cassettes, video cassettes. I picked up one of these. I just picked up some cassettes. And then I have this. A rip bug. Rod X. This is hard to see without my glasses, but I don't want to be spending quadrillion minutes looking for glasses. But anyway, yeah. Hang on, I'm catching up with the comments. Javier's asking me, do I remember Eduardo Ramirez? I mean, I would like to try to remember. I may have remembered, but I would have to see some pictures to know for sure, you know, to know. I'm telling you. Eduardo, I think I remember an Eduardo somewhere, but I think High Power X says, Gilbert, in a few weeks, the girlfriend and I will be taking a trip out to Joshua Tree. You got a place we can stop for lunch in San Bernardino, driving from Northern California? Well, yeah, I would say why not? I mean, do I have a place? Yeah, I mean, we could find one. We could think of a place or some, or well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me see. Do I got a place? Yeah, I mean, you could do it here. Yeah, you can come here and show you around, and then you know, yeah, why not? Telling you. Lurker Grand Gang said hi. Let me see. One night I had bad anxiety and went on a binge on your old school videos. I'm an 80s baby, so brought back. That's nice, though. That's nice to hear that. You had bad anxiety, and well, you know, I mean, I hope there's anything I can do to help you out of that. I mean, like, I know it's all about, man. I know all about anxiety, you know, I tell you. I know how it is to have anxiety, I tell you. Yeah. Well, it's good to hear anything that's positive there, you know, from you right now. Paula King. Hi, Paula King. Breakdancing, yes. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, breakdancing was like the big thing in me. Especially the music, you know, I tell you. Breakdancing. Still, yeah. John Bald. Hi. I still have my Merlin and my Simon. Oh, yeah? Is that a singer? Telling ya. Right. Let me see. Javier is saying my brother was Eduardo Ramirez in McDonald. Yeah, I feel like I remember Ramirez. Maybe it's starting to sink now, like starting to ring a bell, but I'm not sure. I'm telling you. Let me see. Nathan Lopez. Hi. Is there anything that you wish you would have held on to and let me see, and you regret getting? Oh yeah, I have a lot of this. I have a lot of things that I wish I would have held on to. I mean, I have a bunch of things, like that I wish I would have held on to that I regret getting rid of. Well, it's particularly cars. Well, my 1983 Mercury that I used to have, I mean, back in my day. Well, at the time, that Mercury that I had, the white car that I used to have, I mean, I had to sell it because I really desperately needed the money. Like the car broke down and I didn't have the money to fix it. So I had to sell it because I needed the money. I mean, but now I wish I would have been able to hold on to that car, but I mean, I have a number of items, maybe like perhaps like my old Atari stuff or like thing. I mean, there are a number of things, that I wish I would have held on to, but then again, I mean, what can I say? So Javier says he lived on Amar and Nogales back then. Do you remember Ramirez? By any chance, me driving a scooter? Because I used to ride a scooter to that job. And I used to ride the Elite 150, the blue scooter. And I used to ride a white scooter to school. I mean, to work at McDonald's. I used to go there and I used to sometimes drive my mom's car, the Mercury. It was just like this car, but white. Do you remember that by any chance? Do you remember what coworkers do you remember from there? Ramirez, Javier Ramirez. Do you remember what coworkers you had then? Cause I remember Hector Islas, and then I remember Sir. There's some of them. I remember Lelo. I remember Eric. I mean, there's just some of them off the bat. Check out YouTube channel Diarrhea McFly. Your name is something else. Anyway, check out YouTube channel of Retro Chad, where Chad is from Midland, Texas, and has a lot of cars, buses, and vintage stuff. Huh? Oh yeah, I gotta check that out because it's fun to look at the old stuff. It's fun. Bellowed 74. Beloved 74 Jones. Hi, Gil. Hi, beloved 74 Jones. Hi. Let me see. Sequidex says the summers were so hot, but we had a pool in the backyard and it was chill. Yeah, I mean the summers are always hot though. In here anyway. Hi, Meow Sparkles. Hi. Telling you. SoCal 1992 says, did that mechanic school ever refund you? I heard there was a scandal involving them and nah, I never heard from them. You're talking about the USA Auto School. I mean, it was actually called Unified Schools of America, but I mean, we kind of thought it was a scam, because the school was $4,000 for just 2 months of training. I mean, it was not enough time. It was 8 hours a day for 5 days a week for 2 months, but it was not enough time, you know. But should have been a little either a little less expensive or it should have been more hours and more time to get us on hands training, you know. Braun, Braun is asking me, who hit me on my face or my mouth? You're funny. I'm telling you. Well, my dental bill is what hit me. I'm telling you. I'm going to be working on my teeth pretty soon. I don't know when, but I have to wait till it to heal completely, my teeth. I have to wait for them to heal my mouth so I can get the things that I need to do on my teeth, you know, to get new ones. I'm not gonna get implant because that's too expensive, you know. I'm just gonna do partials, or I'll probably do a bridge, but that's really expensive though. A bridge is gonna be $3,000 if I want to put a bridge. Lot of money right there. But I was just gonna do dentures instead or partials, and that's like $1,000 right there. You didn't read the first comment. Laugh out loud. Shikrex X. I'll just call your name SX because Sack X. I'll just nickname you Sack X because it's hard for me to pronounce your name. I didn't read the first comment. Wait, I'm looking for it. Oh, yeah. The summers were so hot, but we had a pool in the backyard. Very nice. Yeah, pool, huh? Shit. Well, we didn't have any. Well, we had a pool at the condominium that we used to live in, and we were able to go whenever, which was kind of nice, you know. Let me see. Dallas 214 High says, how do you feel about going to 2020? Welcome to the future. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, well, I'll be flattered to know that I have videos from 2010, and I'll be the one who posts Life 2010s. I'm telling you. Right. But for those of you who's having thoughts about documenting your life, it's never too late to do that, though. Never too late to document life, how life was during the 1990s, or I mean 2019, you know. It's not too late. It's never too late to make a video of documenting your life right now. Even right now, it's not too late. It's never too late to do anything like that. I'm telling you. Sack X is saying, I live in Calgary, AB, in Canada. Oh, you live in Canada, huh? Right now. I used to live in Bakerfield in California. Bakerfield, you know, I don't think I've been there, but I know I drove by all the neighboring cities going to San Francisco before. SoCal 1992 set. Yeah, that's the one. Let me see. I'm trying to. Hang on. Oh, yeah. USA school, you know. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, well, anyway, that's cool. I mean, like, I did get my learning experience there. I mean, but since then, I've been working on my own car since then, you know. I rarely take my car to mechanics. Rarely, you know, because they're just a ripoff, you know. Never have I gone to a mechanic for, like, brakes, for an example. You know, I mean, never. Ever since then, you know. Well, anyway. Javier Ramirez says, do you remember the Skaters in Lucky's Shopping Center, Nogales, in Amar? Well, I mean, I don't exactly remember, but the Skaters in Lucky's Shopping Center. I remember the Lucky's Shopping Center. Yes, I used to go. I used to like to go there. Yeah, I know that. It was kind of like close to Amar, right? Yeah. I used to go there to buy my stuff there sometimes. Yeah, I don't really remember skaters. So, oh wait a minute, are you talking about skaters or the skaters? No, skaters. No, I don't remember. I can't remember. Well, anyway, Braun says, any thoughts on buying a new scooter? Yeah, nah, not necessarily. I mean, I'm not. I don't really have any thoughts of doing that. You know, I mean, even if I came around one, but unless maybe perhaps if I found one for sale that was like a few $100s or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't really have much interest, on buying one. But I mean, maybe someday. But someday. But I don't know. I mean, well, but the helmet law is what kind of like keeps me from wanting one of those because it's not as fun to ride a scooter with a helmet on. But I mean, although it's a safety thing, you gotta have a helmet. But it looks fun riding the scooter without one. But I mean, well, anyway, I mean, I don't have any interest, really. Braun, is that a Kobe Bryant jersey? Well, I don't know because I just got this jersey from Philippines. I mean, I just found a random thing, it's just a Diarrhea McFly says, "What is your favorite car back then, in the '80s?" And my favorite car is a 1980 Chevrolet Citation sedan that looks like a modern day. Yeah, I guess I remember those Citations. My favorite, well, I mean, if we're gonna talk about what car I liked back then, I liked my mom's car, this Mercury. I liked the Mercuries. And I liked Camaros back in that. I liked almost anything, really. I mean, back in the if I had wheels and an engine, I wanted it back in then. But hi, Sergio. Yeah, I'm trying to get the name. Hi, man. It's crazy to see how Los Angeles looked like in 1988. Yeah. I saw your Los Angeles 10 freeway video. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's cool, huh? Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, major time. Well, the cars look very different. I tell you, cars. I mean, I got zoomed. Somehow I zoomed. Well, anyways, do you have any more videos from 1989 and '88? I love the drinking. Well, I mean, I'm kind of like on short supply because I already uploaded most of them. But I mean, everything you see on YouTube, that's pretty much everything that I got. But I still have more. I mean, although I might duplicate some uploads, but it would be just like a partial duplicate. I mean, I have more to upload, but remember the LA riot? Were you at the Well, in the LA riot time, I was at home during that time, or I think if I remember, I was at home, or yeah, I was working, or I mean, working, or I was more like at home at the time. The freestyle, I remember the freestyle. Yeah, that was from Nathan Lopez. Dallas 214 was asking me about the LA riots. Yeah. Hi, Marshall Films. Haven't heard from you in a while. What time is it here? What time is it here? Okay, let me see. Hang on. Ellen. What? Hang on. Yeah. So, what time is it here? It's 11 o'clock. Hang on. 11 o'clock at night. Meow. Sparkle says it's not Lucky's anymore, and yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of these places are not open anymore. I have to find my glasses because it's becoming too hard for me to see. Hang on, find my glasses. Hang on. looking for my glasses. I got them here. I guess I'll just use these. It's hard to see without the glasses. Okay. There you go. Now I got the glasses. Yes. Finally, better without. Let's see. Hi, Bazooka Joe. I'm telling you. Right. How old is Arnold? Marco Jerez is asking me. He's 40, 47 or something like that. I think he's 46. He's 46. I'm 40 because I'm 2 years older than Arnold, so he's 46. JL. Oh, Gil, how do you feel about LeBron? Well, I don't know who LeBron is. Well, anyways, yeah. Bazooka Joe clock. Yeah, it is. 11. That's 11 something right now. Telling you. Yeah. Shaq X is saying, do I remember the 1989 San Francisco earthquake? Was it felt all the way down to LA? You know, I can't even remember if I felt it over where we lived in Covina back in the time, but I think I remember San Franciscan earthquake back then. It was pretty big too. I mean, I remember hearing about that. Dallas 214 says it's 1 o'clock right now over there. Damn, 1 o'clock, huh? 2 a.m. in New York State. Oh, you live in New York, huh? Lesabri, 1998 or 98. Lesabri. So it's 2 a.m. in the morning over there, huh? Sergio Disick says, do you miss the 80s? I'm 17, and I really wish I was around at that time. Better, yeah, well, I mean, I got a number of questions about whether I missed 80s or 90s. Well, I mean, it's like I'm kind of neutral overall, but I mean, but there are some aspects of it that I did miss, you know, about, you know, I mean, you know, like, it's like certain aspects, you know. Bazooka Joe says, you have a cool life, Gil. Oh, thank you very much. And welcome to my time capsule. Telling you. Says Fort Lux. See, Lucky Crew. Oh, okay. I don't know that name, but Vintage Creations says, well, the music from the 80s is still around, and I honestly think technology is better now, so today isn't that bad. But the only thing that's bad about today, as I would say, is maybe like people paying too much attention to the phones. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I think the only thing that's really bad about today, really though, is just that it's more people living today, living in this town than it was in the 80s. So it's more crowded today than it was back in the 80s, and people are a little bit more macho marks these days. You know, I mean, they're not. I mean, people are just more grouchy now. I mean, we got a lot of traffic. We got more traffic and all that stuff. You know. Yeah, I mean, it's people are not as friendly. So yeah, that's how it is. You know, because it's just so crowded. It's more people. Put it this way, from what I heard, it's like 500,000 more people living here in LA area where I'm at right now versus 30 years ago. So like the town has like now about 4.5 million people living in it versus 4 million back then. So it's more crowded apparently, you know. Shaq X is saying show is a cool trick. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I could do a trick in here. Well, I have no way of doing a trick in here. I'm telling you, my hair shows a cool trick. Let's see. I'm wondering if my car is like the batteries. Oh wow, it's actually charging. You know, I don't know, because Charging this battery. Oh, let me see. Meow Sparkles says, "Did you know Tommy Lee from Motley Crue was from Covina and Ventanilla?" Oh yeah, all right. That I mean, it's kind of like some of the first times to hear about that. But when were they living there though? I mean, was that during the '80s that they were living in that time? Because so we never knew about that. I mean, I never knew about that in the '80s though. Yeah, I know. I mean, my brothers loved the Motley Crue. You know, right? Even I love their music. I mean, I like the first album that I ever heard from the Live Wire, the one Live Wire on it. I like that album, and I like the music there. I mean, it brings back memories, big time there. You know. Have I Dallas 214 is asking me, have I been to Texas? Nope, never have, unfortunately. SoCal 1992 says, yes, telling you. Right. Mm. Indie Tech says, hey, Gil, being 2019's 80s vlogger is so cool. Hi, thank you very much. Hi, Indie. You're new. I mean, I haven't seen you up here yet. Sac X says, I like Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue. Yeah, I haven't heard that song before. Les Sabri says, do you get any earthquakes? Where I live, yeah, here and there. I mean, once in a while. I mean, here and there, but they're always little. They're always little tiny earthquakes. But I mean, I hear a lot of stories about that a big one should be coming here whenever. I mean, a big one could be coming here any old time now. I mean, and it's a scary thought, you know, because we live at the San Andreas Fault, and it's a lot of scary things that I'm hearing about what could be happening one day, you know, like earthquake, a massive earthquake, you know. I mean, we're supposedly due for that, you know. I mean, I'd be scared to know about that because I live in that area, in the area where a massive earthquake is supposed to happen, you know. Vintage Creation says, yeah, the first album was True Original Motley Crue. I think that's the first Motley Crue album I ever heard of. You know, that Live Wire. I think it's called Live Wire, or no, is it called Too Fast for Love or something? Is that the name of the album? Or well, I know that song Too Fast for Love. I mean, I like the song. I liked all of them. You know, I like all of them. Merry Go Round. I remember that. And then what's the name? Come on and dance. I like that. I liked all the music there. Uh, Meow Sparkles. I think they may have been living around there in the 70s and early 80s. Yeah, I mean, if my brother would have knew about that, he would have been wanting to come to their door and say hi. I'm telling you. Indie Tech says, I've been watching your channel for a couple months now. Oh, very nice. Welcome to my time capsule. Now, after finding my parents' Sony camcorder from 1999 and wondering if it worked and what kind of videos I could produce with it. Well, I mean, I have a bunch of those camcorders, you know, like what kind of videos you can make. I mean, you can make old school, you can make videos that look old school. And it has a little date display, the old school date display. It's pretty cool. And I made some vlogs using one of those. I made a modern vlog using my old camcorders, and it's interesting, and it gets pretty cool to do that, you know. I'm telling you. Lesabri says, yes, we are lucky in the northeast. We never get any tornadoes. And yeah, that's good. That's good that you guys don't have to worry about all that stuff, you know. Tornadoes or but you guys probably you guys can probably get a threat of hurricanes though, right? Because you guys live close to the ocean, huh? Lesabri says, I'm about getting ready for bed. Huh? Okay. I'm telling you. Very nice. How was your Friday nights in 1990s? Dallas 214 is asking me. Well, I mean, my Friday nights, I used to like to try to have parties, but I mean, they were kind of boring to me, I guess. Well, I mean, I was introverted, back then. Hi, Marshall Films, and you just barely got up, huh? Yeah, 'cause he lives somewhere on the other side of the earth, huh? So it must be kind of like, it must be morning right now where you at, right? Right, Marshall Films. Diarrhea McFly says, that's a nice Mercury or Ford sedan on your driveway. Looks like a 1983 Ford LTD from the movie called A Dog's Purpose. I have to see that show. I never said. Well, yeah, this is actually a 1984 Mercury Marquise. I had that car for 5 years. I had it for 5 years now. Yeah. Was it the same color? And I have to check out that show that you're talking about. Dog's Purpose. A Dog's Purpose, huh? I haven't seen that show. I'm telling you. I think the batteries are running out on my phone. 7 o'clock in the morning, huh, Marshall Films? Telling you. Right. It's like, I mean, I feel like the camera on this is kind of blurred. I'm not sure. I mean, like the camera. Yeah, I think I have to. Hey, maybe I just have to really clean it up. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to make it clean. So, anyways. So, I'm wondering about batteries. Meow Sparkles said, "How are your brothers and sisters?" And they're good. I mean, they're all good. I mean, everybody's all good. Even my dad. I mean, my dad is still around. Yeah, everybody's all good still. I mean, I went to Hector's house the other day, and I posted a video up on YouTube. It's good. O3 says, "Yep, you did it." Right now, I think it's almost. I think my phone is running out of gas. I know. It's not gas. It's batteries, but my phone though. Anyway, my phone is running out of gas. Meow Sparkle says, "Good to hear your family." Yeah, I mean, we're all doing good. I mean, as far as I know. Yeah, I mean, we're all fine. But I mean, we're all in good health and everything. I mean, I'm in good health. Telling you. Yeah, a lot of junk road all the time, but hang on. Yeah. Dallas 214 says, "Good night. See you later." Yeah. Oh, you live in Texas, huh? Yeah, I could tell. Yeah. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, you must be tired. Being up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you. Vintage Creations is asking me, did I ever do any dirt biking or go karting in the 70s or 80s? Well, the closest thing to that I used to do was riding those go-karts. I did not do any dirt biking or anything, but I mean, I used to, I used to ride bikes, but I mean, we used to ride those go-karts. We used to build those go-karts, and then we had to push each other. Like we either pushed using our bikes or with our bodies or by running. We would run and push the cart. And we used to have to take turns being the engine because none of us wanted to be the engine. We wanted to be the driver of the cart. I remember those. Remember, I was always the engine. I was always the engine pushing those things. And telling you. Can imagine how now I know how engines in a car feels. Telling you. What kind of work does Rambone do? O3 is asking me. Rambone. Well, I don't even. I think the last time I heard He was working at a car dealer, selling cars or something. That's the last thing I feel like I heard. He does something like that. Bazooka Joe's asking me, imagine if you did a barbecue on one day and had all of your subscribers go, oh yeah, I mean, I would love it. I would love to do that, you know. I would like that. I would have a nice DJ 80s party, you know. That's what I would totally do, you know. I'm telling you, I would have a little 80s. I would put all my 80s items out here for all of you guys to play with, and I would be blasting some 80s music and everything. I would do that, you know. I mean, that would be pretty cool to do that, you know. Ever go to Knott's Berry Farm back in the days? Well, I've been there once. Twice. I remember the soapbox derby and Knott's Berry Farm. And I wanted to go on that ride, but I never did, you know. Yeah, I remember that soapbox derby ride, but they don't have that anymore. I think, you know. Shekerdix X is asking me when is my birthday. My birthday is on August 12th this year. I'll be 49. August 12th, and my I was born in 1970. So yeah, Bazooka Joe would say that would be awesome. I tell you, I would love to do that. I mean, shit. I would love to do that. I would have to love to have a big party. And if any of you had a bigger house or something, you know, I mean, I would love to bring my DJ equipment there and bring my 80s, or we would just have it right here. I would just have the party right here in this yard. It's big enough, and then I would set up all my 80s items for you guys to play with, including this, my original video games that I had in the 90s. I'm telling you. That's one big difference of a. That's one big difference of the 70s and 80s kid versus today. They used to build stuff. Yeah, yeah, we used to do that. I mean, the fine. Yeah, I mean, we used to look for wood lying around. You know, yeah, we did that. You know, yeah, we did that back in the day. And then we used to use the skateboard wheels as the tires or the wheels for the. We used to use the wheels from the skateboards for the go karts, and they worked pretty good. You know, they worked pretty good that way. You know, with no parents. Yeah. Who is your favorite band? Sergio Disick is asking me. Well, my favorite band, I like Olivia Newton John. I mean, and I loved I loved Michael Jackson back in the day, and everything. I'm gonna go inside because my phone is running out of gas. Yeah, I know, it's not gas. And I'm running out of batteries on my phone, and I need to plug in before it runs out, you know, because my vlog will be cut short. Hang on. What, baby? Huh? I just let Fifi out. Through here? Yeah. In the backyard? Yeah. Did you? Ah. Did you guys see a cat walk out here? Hang on. Gotta plug in my phone so I don't run out of gas. There you go. Now I'm putting gas in my phone now. I know. It's no gas, not gas, I know. I'm just being funny. So I'm in the kitchen. So I think maybe I should. I mean, the phone is like it's taking a charge, but my phone it still wants to threaten to run out of gas on me. Hi, Shaw9. Click that thumbs up. How do I do that here? Find it. I can't find where to click that thumbs up. Let me see. Hi, Giovanni. Are you the one that I saw the other day? over here when you came over here? I'm trying to remember. I think are you a friend over of the person that lives in the UK or something? Saw 9 says, "Don't let it run out of gas." Well, and my phone is plugged in, so it doesn't run out of batteries. Hope I'm not gonna run out of batteries. Yeah, let's see. So I'm still continuing to vlog or talk. Hang on, still to. I'm telling you, my signature. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm trying to. I'm waiting for more questions. Giovanni. Oh yeah, and okay, Michael, yes, I remember him. Yeah, I remember him. I haven't heard from the guy lately. Yeah, the one that has an accent. My wife has a kick out of the accent from British or UK people. I'm telling you. Meow Sparkles is asking me, how do your daughters feel about you vlogging? Well, they say whatever. That's what they say. Whatever. The other, huh? What yet? I'm telling you. Why, for Giovanni, it must be what? It must be like 8 o'clock in the morning right now. Right about 12. No, 11:30 right now over here. 11:30 p.m. Huh? No. Telling you. Well, this phone is running out of batteries and I don't want it to run out. Hang on. I love the vintage stuff. Hang on. Hang on. Gil, you must be. Hang on. Yep, 8:25 in the morning, huh? High power. Yes. Gil, you must be the only person I know that have a phone that takes gas. And I'm only playing around with the gasoline thing. Yeah, another gasoline. Well, it probably would cost me $3 to charge it per hour on this phone. I tell you. I mean, gasoline is a dollar, $3.50 here. Yeah. No, I'm telling. Saw9 says, "How are you doing? What do you think about the $1,000 a month universal basic income? Yang, gang." Oh, I never heard of that before. Universal basic income. No, well, I'm not familiarized with that. Oh yeah, Marshall Film says that's not bad. Oh, yeah, that's Europe, right? Or that's like I know in some parts of it's Europe or one of those areas where the gasoline is super expensive over there, and and then it's like how I call it. Giovanni says, "Yeah, I mean gasoline. I know that gasoline over there is it's like $7. That's what I hear too. I heard about that. I mean, if we thought we were paying a lot of money for gas, and over where you guys are at, it's even more gasoline. Now, wow, Chris Verlardi says, yeah, wow, you heard. I mean, wow, I was just being funny about that. I was just expressing expressing my phone needing gas. I was just using the expression running out of gas on my phone because the battery is running low on my phone, and I'm just using the expression that my phone is running out of gas. But I was just using that expression. But if we're talking about gasoline for the car, for real, over here it's $3.50. No, it's more like $3.20 right now a gallon for gas for the. Nah. No, Chris. I have no. I'm just. It's just an expression that I have. What YouTubers do you want? I like to watch the Scotty Kilmer. The car guy. And I like to watch different things. Giovanni, you just noticed a Lakers jersey too. Lakers fan. Well, I mean, this shirt I got this at the Philippines. You know, I just got a random shirt at Philippines. You know, I just yeah at the Philippines. I got it at the Philippines when I was there. Yeah. So, what YouTubers do I watch? I mean, the one that I watch the most at the moment is Scotty Kilmer. You know, like he talks about working on cars, on what cars are good and which ones are not, whatever. I mean, his experience of 50 years of experience. I'm trying to think of other YouTubers that I watch. What do I? Well, I just watch a lot of random stuff, you know. Excuse me. Hmm. What's an example? Well, lately in the last couple weeks, I've been looking at drone videos, videos about drones, about like just like watching like reviews for drones. You know, like those airplanes, those remote control helicopters. I've been researching those just for fun. You know. I mean, they're getting better and better these days. Yeah. Do you see a lot of vloggers around California? Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of them, you know, but I mean, my kids love to watch YouTube, you know. Giovanni is asking me, have I watched Speed Compare Great Car YouTube channel? No, I haven't seen that. I mean, yeah, I guess it's about cars, huh? Yeah, and everybody has a lot of different things. Everybody's has their own the own hobbies, which is nice. It's nice to have your own hobby. You know, that sets you apart from everybody. We all have our own hobby. That's good though. High power access. I hope you have AAA. They'll bring you out a couple of gallons of gasoline. Oh no, 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 no. Nah. It'd be nice if they could come and charge my phone if I ran out of batteries in the middle of nowhere, yeah. I'm telling you. Where do I get this phone? Well, I got my phone on eBay. It's my phone is a Samsung Galaxy S7 Active. It's a really nice phone. It works really good. I mean, I actually also have an S9, Galaxy S9, but I actually like the S7 Active better for whatever reason. I like that phone. I mean, I really like it. I mean, it works really good, you know. Paid only like $70 for this phone, or 80. Bazooka Joe says, "Good night, Gil. I'm going to sleep." Very good. Okay, good night. Some YouTuber. Hang on. Giovanni says, I do movies with GTA. San Andreas, huh? Oh, that's my thing. Are you talking about like you're recording yourself playing GTA? Yeah, that's good. Very interesting. What's your favorite cartoons to watch when you're kids? O3 is asking that. I loved Bugs Bunny, and I loved Tom and Jerry. I mean, Woody Woodpecker, and I tell you, I love those things, especially the Bugs Bunny shows. I loved those when I was a kid. Yeah, I love those shows, man. I always loved the cartoons, and that was my thing back in my kid years. I mean, it has actually helped me relax, you know, believe it or not, so to speak. Because they were so fun, and it was very fun to watch those cartoons. You know, I love those things. But my favorites were like Bugs Bunny, anything to do with Bugs Bunny, and I love the, Road Runners. You know, like the the Road Runners shows. I love that show. You know. Chris is asking me, do I like rap music? Well, only the older stuff. Only the older rap music I like. The 80s, you know. That's the only thing I really like. What's your favorite rapper? If we're talking about the 80s, I probably like, what rapper do I like? Probably like, what's the name of that rapper? What's his name? The one that sings Egypt, Egypt, I guess. I mean, God dang, I forgot the name. Well, anyway, Vintage Creations is telling me, with all theme parks, attractions, etc., around there, what would you be? My favorite was all the theme parks. If we're talking about now or then, probably Disneyland, I guess, but Disneyland got really busy now. I mean, it's just too busy now. But, I mean, I like to go to this park. Well, Knott's Berry Farm was kind of fun. Excuse me. Meow Sparkles says you can watch 10 hours of Looney Tunes. Huh, I never really thought about that. I never thought about watching cartoons there, you know. Yeah, I love those things, I tell you. Chris says Marky Mark. I'm telling you. Sacred X says Juicy J is the best. I'm telling Egyptian lover, yeah. Meow Sparkles. I guess. I mean, if we're talking about a rapper, I liked Run DMC too. I liked them too, and I liked the Brass Monkey. What's the name of that group that sings Brass Monkey? What's the name of it? Damn, forgot that. I like that music. I like the yeah, Egyptian love. I loved that. You know, Egyptian lover stuff. I love that stuff. Maple Syrup said, "Hi, Maple Syrup. Hey, Gil, I got an 80 Sears camcorder. It stops recording and eats the tape. Do you have to replace the belts with rubber bands?" Well, you know what? I mean, I don't know about. Well, I think your Sears. Possibly you have a Sears camcorder that looks like my RCA, and it's the belts. It's the belts that were the problem. They were all eaten up, or the belts were all melted away, or they broke. So I just replaced the belts on there, and then it fixed everything. Doing that. Chris says electric funk, rap or whatever. I mean, I like rapping. If we're talking about rap, I mean, Brass Monkey, yeah, Beastly Boys. I remember that. The rapping, yeah, I remember the rap album. I think it was, yeah, I remember. Yeah, they came out around that time. And I liked LL Cool J too. I mean, and Fat Boys. Fat Boys. The record and the album Fat Boys. That was a rap album. If that's rap, that is. I love that music, Fat Boys, especially the first one, the first album. I tell you, I love that album. Yeah. The Fat Boys. Yeah. Beastly. Giovanni says, I make movies using skins for the games, little stories and stuff I have. Very interesting. Giovanni said, and even celebs like John Lennon and Paul McCartney, you should check me out. Yeah, I need to go to your channel. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna try to remember to go to your channel. I mean, I have to watch you guys' videos. Did I ever? O3's asking me if I ever watched Speed Racer. I loved that show as a kid. When I was a little kid, I loved that show. Speed Racer. I remember that. Along with Batman. I loved Batman and stuff. Chris is saying Run DMC crashed and they all died last week, was it? Did they? When? Did they really crash in an airplane or something? Run DMC? Yeah, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that yet. Hang on. Beloved 74 James Beastly Boys sang Brass Monkey. I liked that song, and then I love the song Girls from the same person. And I liked a lot of the songs there, actually, from that same album. I don't remember, I don't know the exact album name, but the one that has Brass Monkey on it. Chris is saying, I have a car battery in my backyard that's from the 80s. Gee, really? What? Does it still work? Telling you. Giovanni says, Mama said knock you out. I'm telling you. Maple syrup says, thanks, Gil. I'll try that out. Hang on. Oh, yeah. You're about the belts, huh? I mean, does your camcorder look like my old RCA CPR 250 that I used to have? If it does, then it's definitely the belts. Because I don't know about how to work on the other camcorders, only the ones that I have that I know. LL Cool J, L Giovanni said, yeah, I liked that song from LL Cool J by the name. What was the name of that song that sounds like hail hitting the corrugated steel roof of a patio? The one that sounds like hail hitting the corrugated steel patios, you know? What's the name of that song? Damn, what's the name of that song, man? Shit, oh well, I'll think of that name. What about Connie? Funky Little Bee? I know that song. Cool Story. Hi, Cool Story. Yeah, I know that song. Grandmaster Flash. Oh yeah, Major Time. Yeah, I remember that. I tell you, like the around '84, that was like the Major Time, you know. Meow Sparkles says, "Did you ever get flyers for back?" Oh yeah, we got those. We used to get those here and there. I mean, although we didn't go to a lot of them, but we used to. I mean, we even passed out a few. My brother did that once, passed out a few to have a backyard party in our house back in the day. License to Ill, I remember. Yeah. Okay, that's like the album, like one of the big albums. Chris is saying, "What do you have in your fridge?" I'm telling you, no. Jenny Lynn. Well, yeah. Well, we don't have much in there. Jenny Lynn. Sergio D6 says, favorite movies from the 80s. Well, I mean, there's a lot of movies. I probably liked Rocky 3, you know, back. I mean, probably one of my favorite, I guess. I mean, but I liked Ghostbusters and Cool Stories asking me, how was the Philippines? I liked it. I mean, Philippines was fun. That was a fun trip. I loved it. Jenny Lynn says no, but I say it was fun. I liked Philippines. It was fun there. I mean, it was. I'm bad. I'm telling you. No, I'm talking about Jenny Lynn. Well, anyway, no, I'm just playing around. Yeah. Quick pick one. Chris says Michael Myers or Jason. Well, if I would say pick one, probably Michael Myers or Jason. Probably either one. I don't think it matters. I mean, they're still pretty good. I mean, Michael Myers was for Halloween, and then Jason is for shit. What's the name of that show? That Nightmare on Elm Street or something, maybe. Block parties, yes. Cool Story says they were called block parties. Yeah, I remember those. Yeah, and I remember the house parties, you know, block parties, house parties, you know. I tell you. Nathan Lopez says Beastie Boys, Brass Monkeys. Meow Sparkle says, do you remember the girls groups on the flyers? Not exactly. Shaq X says, did you like the Back to the Future? Well, I mean, I liked the first one, but I would say, I mean, I was just whatever. I just said whatever about those Back to the Future things. O3 is asking me if I ever watched the Three Stooges. Yeah, those shows, they're funny, man. I mean, the guy Curly, Moe, and Jack. What is that their name? I know Curly is the name of one of them, and then Moe, and then what was the other person? Like the bald-headed guy. Oh, man, they were funny, man. I mean, those shows are kind of funny. Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars. Well, I mean, I didn't actually see Star Wars for the first time until 1995 or something like that. Jenny Lynn, no. Jenny Lynn is not watching this right now. I'm telling you. Are you watching this, babies? You're not watching this, are you? I'm just wondering. Well, anyway, I mean, everybody, this is public, so. Jason is Friday. Oh, Friday the 13th. That was not Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah. I'm telling you. Who wants a camping trip at Crystal Lake? I want it. I want it. I'm telling you. Cool Story says, did you like Prince? I liked their music. I mean, especially like the song, when doves cry, and then I especially even liked the song that one song the Let's Go Crazy. I mean, those are the two songs I liked on that. I mean, so two of the big songs. And then of course there's 1999, the song 1999. I'm telling you, you'll die. Laughing my ass off. Oh, yes. I'm telling you. So what else? What babies? Yeah, babies. Do you know who broke the, Sergio's asking me, do you know who Brooke Shields is? Oh, Brooke Shields, yeah. I've heard of Brooke Shields. It's a lady, like a celebrity or something. Yeah, I heard of her. Chris is asking me, who cuts my hair? Well, I just go to this local hair cutting place to cut my hair. I know I need to cut my hair pretty soon. My hair is getting long. But, yeah. Yeah, I know my teeth looks kind of funny, I know. Well, I have to cut my hair. Cool Stories asking me, how does your family feel about me being on YouTube? Well, they say whatever. They don't seem to care.
Well, one of us do.
And that in a positive or in a negative? Ah, no.
We know who is.
My kids said that they feel negative
No,
about me.
not us. No, not us.
Who's the one?
You should already know.
Oh, your mom. Yeah, I know. It's Jenny Lynn that feels negative. I'm telling you. Right. See, you heard that? Anyway. Yeah, well, that's the answer right there. Chris says, why do you wear glasses? Do you not like contacts? Well, I only need these glasses to read, but I can still see without them, but I mean, it's easier to read with glasses, I don't need glasses only when I read, only when I'm reading the comments on this. At least I still have hair. Well, yeah, that's nice, huh? Nice that I have hair. It's not like some people who have balding heads. Round tire says. Let's see. High Power Access Gil, what do you think of the remake of Pet Cemetery coming out soon? They all seem to be not as good as original. What do you think actually did you ever watch? Yeah, I seen the Pet Cemetery. That was an interesting show. I liked it. But I don't know about the new one. I haven't heard of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch movies that much, but I mean, these remakes are pretty interesting, though. I guess. Well, I'm not. I'm not really. I would probably think whatever. I mean, I would think. Sergio says, "Whatever happened to those roommates that you had in the night?" Well, I mean, we moved out. I moved out from them a long time ago. Like in the yeah, I mean, I was only there for a little bit, and then things just didn't work out good. I mean, so I just moved in with my parents, or Hector, back in the time. So, cool story. O3 says Dukes of Hazzard. Well, yeah, I know that show. I mean, that's like, or the cops are not like, or the cops are always being like outwitted or something. Telling you. Pug Sly says, "Hi, Pug Sly." I say, "Take a shot every time, Gilbert." He says, "I'm telling you." Okay, yeah, very nice. I'm gonna say I'm telling you then. BBBB says, "Do you still have 1980s videos you have never?" Yeah, I still have a few. I mean, I have to look for them. I have several, but I'm not. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I might upload some duplicates, but I mean, I try not to. But I mean, but you guys don't seem to care when I upload a couple of duplicates. Are you prepared for doomsday? Oh, am I? I'm ready any day. Yeah, I mean, if anything like that's gonna happen, I'm ready. I mean, what can I say? I'm telling you. Chris said, "I tell ya, I'm drunk, sir." How funny. So you are, huh? Cool story says, "Hell is a good person." Nice. Yeah, maybe. I would say probably. BB says, "Gilbert, is your mother and father both still alive?" Yes, they are. My dad's still around. I mean, I don't see him that much, but he's still around. And my mom just came here yesterday to visit me, but for a little bit though. And then Meow Sparkles said, "I like the way you have nicknames for Heckler." Yeah, and I have nicknames for pretty much everybody. I come up with names for everybody. Telling ya. Francis is telling me, based on your experience with cars, which maker do you recommend for reliability? Well, Toyota. I mean, or a Honda. I mean, like the car that I had good luck with is Mitsubishi, Mazda, as long as they're from before 2000. Mazda and Mitsubishi and Nissan, they were good cars as long as they're from before the year 2000. But the ones after 2000s, you gotta watch out for them because the quality is not really good anymore. Nissan is getting really bad, got really bad over the years. But today, Toyota is still like number one. It's still number one. I mean, even Mitsubishi is not too bad, and Kia is a good car now because I have a Kia, and that car hasn't given me any problems. And Honda, I mean, those cars are good. They're still good cars. I mean, they're trustworthy cars. I mean, today's Kias are actually pretty good now. I mean, they're not bad, but Toyota and Mitsubishi is okay. I mean, they're not too bad. Toyota is good, but Mitsubishi is not a bad car. I mean, it's not too bad. And I think even some Fords, like a Ford truck, the Ford trucks are good. They're good cars. Yeah. Telling you. Where do I live? ASAP says, "Where do I live?" I live in San Bernardino, California. I said, "Prepper." I'm not sure what you mean by the way you said that. Chris is saying, I said, are you a prepper? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but anyway. O3 said, I don't mind duplicates. I even go back and rewatch the ones that you already have up. Well, yeah, I'll just keep on uploading 80s, and 90s, or 80s. But Cool Stories asking me favorite game ever. I mean, my favorite game? No. If you're talking about a game, a video game, probably Mario Brothers 3, I guess. Chris is asking me if do you live in Tennessee? Well, I don't. I live in California. I'm in San Bernardino, California. ASAP Mob says, do you listen to Warren G. back when he was in his prime? Well, I know. I think I know the singer, Warren. I don't know what song it is, but I think I've heard of a song. I think I remember a song from them, and it was a song I like. I forgot the name. BB's asking me, hang on, how old were you when you first had, when your first woman? I was, 33. Chris has an emojis. Okay, so, yeah, that was 33. Yeah. Let me see. ASAP. Did you see Snoop Dogg on TV back in the day? And Easy. Well, I never really used to actually how do I call it? Never really used to actually watch TV shows involving any of those type of things. So, I mean, the answer to that one would probably be no, because I never used to watch TV shows involving things like that, Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the personal questions are coming out. Oh, no. I'm telling you. So, Snoop Dogg lives in Chino Hills, huh? Right now, huh? Meow Sparkles. I'm telling you. Great. So, anyways. So, what else? Yeah. I'm gonna wait for the next question. Hang on. Well, I think I should probably call it the day. Right now it's almost 12 o'clock. Thank you very much. Cool story. Cool story. No, yeah. ASAP says it's cool that you lived in the Naga. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to be able to share all that stuff too. Telling ya. Right. BB says, would you like to be back in the mid-80s right now and live all over? If I could go back, I'm kind of neutral on that because I like today. I like life right now because of the technology the convenient technology that we have now. I like today. It's not, I'm kind of neutral about, but there are things that are nice about the 80s, but today, though, I like today's convenient technology, all the, doing everything online, like banking and paying bills or going to eBay to buy stuff whenever I can't find it in a local store, things like that. So I kind of like life today as far as that part is concerned. 80s versus 90s. Well, think well, I should probably put a video talking about 80s versus 90s, but you know what? 80s versus 90s, I think it is basically the same. 80s and about the only thing that was different is I was living my adult life in the 90s while in the 80s I was a kid. So, I mean, everything was about the same, in the 80s and the 90s as far as available things to do or I mean, technology. I mean, it was about the same. Do I consider enrolling into college someday? Francis is asking me. Well, I mean, I don't really have any sort of plan on doing that. I had thoughts about it one time for more work on cars, but I mean, I think I don't really have that much interest at the moment. I would need to find something that I'm interested, to go study for. But true, cool story says true. Yeah, major. Well, because I would say 80s and 90s are basically the same. Basically, I mean, but we just had different cars and the technology was advancing a little bit at a time. And for an example, one thing for an example is camcorders. Camcorders were advancing little by little, and they're getting a little bit better and better, and they're getting cheaper and cheaper. But slowly, but surely, though, they're going cheaper and cheaper. But they're still expensive in the '90s camcorders. But I mean, they were getting better and better and cheaper little by little. Giovanni says, "Sorry, Gil, I gotta go do some housework. See y'all later." Yeah, it's morning time over there where you're at, huh? Very interesting. I mean, right now it's midnight. Right now over here, it's midnight. I'd rather be in the 80s to be honest. Well, yeah, I mean, 80s, it's great for the extroverted people. I mean, if you're one of those that love to talk to people and love to be out in the public talking to people, the 80s is a great decade for that. I tell you that much. Meow Sparkle says we got our camcorder in 1989. Yeah, I got mine in 1988. A lot of money I paid for it too. Greg. Hey, hi Gil. Hi, Greg. Jonas. I really wish I was born in the 80s though. Sergio is saying. Well, yeah, I mean, we were all born. Cynthia, my sister, was born in 1980. I'm telling you. Francis is saying thank you for taking the time to chat with us, Gil. Much yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm more than happy. I mean, I'm more than flattered to do this. Very fun. This is fun to me. Do you watch other videos, 80s videos? Oh, yeah, I do when I can, whenever. I mean, the thing is that it's not a lot of people that have those, though. I mean, or some people that do have 80s home movies, it's only of one day, like the last day of school or a special occasion only because back then, people, they rented camcorders to do those special events. So the people who do have 80s home movies, it's only just that one day, only that one event. But for me, I have a bunch of videos all year long in the 80s and the 90s. Oh, I have life, general life, but for them, they had only special events days of those videos. Hi, Messia 4004. How old is my mom? My mom is 68 and she'll be 69. Do I speak Spanish? ASAP Mob is asking. No, I don't. It's only a little bit. It's just a little bit of Spanish that I speak. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm only an English speaker. JJ Game Show says the only be to an 80s teenager is to be born in the early 70s and be grown in the. Well, that's me right there. I was born in 1970 and I was a teenager during the 80s decade. How do you feel about saving your videos? Cool Story says. Now, how do I feel about that? Well, I mean, it's very flattering to be able to rewatch all those things all these years later, and to be able to upload them on YouTube, I mean, that's very flattering to be able to do all that stuff, I tell you. Ooh, excuse me. Greg Jones. Hey, Gil. Hi, Gil. Good to see you, man. It's been a long time, huh? Oh, yeah. When did I see you last? Telling you. JJ Game Show says, I didn't know that. Laugh aloud. Oh, man. Don't, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was born in 1970. Yeah. ASAP Mob is asking me, did you like pizza back in the day? Well, yeah, of course I love pizza. I loved the Little Caesars, and I loved Pizza Hut, and I love Straw Hat. I'm telling you. Right. Cool Story says, thanks, Gil. We appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Major Tom. Yeah, sharing those videos, all the years that I tell you, the older they are, the longer I had them for, the more interesting they become, I would say. Meow Sparkles is asking me, it didn't bother anyone in your family to record them all the time back then? Well, they were really used to me doing that. They were used to me doing it all the time, and they didn't even care. And besides, I was the only one out there doing anything like that. No one else did. No one else did, so they didn't care. ASAP Mob is asking me, what kind of cartoons did I watch? Well, I loved Tom and Jerry, and I loved Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner, and I loved all of that. Woodpecker, Woody Woodpecker. I loved all of those things. And then of course, even in the mid '80s, when my sister was getting into the cartoons, I loved that, the Care Bears, and I loved that. In the mid '80s, I loved Rainbow Bright and stuff. I'm telling you. Cool Story says, great answer. Well, thank you very much. He-Man, yeah, I remember He-Man. I did not used to really watch that show, but I used to see it. I mean, the TV would show it, and I would be there nearby, and I would be seeing it. Greg Jonas is asking me, how tall am I? Man, I'm having a hard time. I'm 18, and I didn't grow since the last 2 years. I'm only 5'9". Did you stop growing at 18? You're taller than I am. I'm 5'6". Yeah, well, I'm 5'9". My brothers are about that high. Well, for me, I think I probably stopped growing at about 18 or 19 or something. Probably 21, maybe. I stopped growing. Hi, Smurfs. Yeah, I remember that. I sort of liked that show, Smurfs. And then there was a bunch of other shows. I mean, I used to like those other shows, like all of those things. ASAP Mob said, you grew up in the golden time. Yep, I sure did, huh? I'm telling you. In the golden eras. Did you ever go bowling at West Covina Lanes? Meow Sparkles is asking me. Well, I don't remember. I never used to actually do that, but I'm sure that my friends or my neighbors did. Meow Sparkle says, your brothers look tall. Well, yeah, they are. I mean, I think they are a little taller than I am. I'm the shorter one in the family. Cynthia and me. I mean, Cynthia probably is a little bit shorter than me, but I mean, I think we're about the same height. Shaq says, you all need to live the moment. Well, I am. I'm living the moment, but it's fun to remember the past, though. I'm living my current life right now. It's fun living life right now. Cool Star says, did you ever consider yourself a Gen X? Well, I think I've heard of that term before, Gen X, but I don't know. Well, anyways, well, I think it's almost time for me to call it the day because it's already 12:09. Were you a fan of Billy Idol growing up in the? I liked their music. Yeah, MCS 40004 is asking me. Yeah, I liked their music, Billy Idol. Even while growing up, yeah. ASAP Mob said, "Did you ever play Mortal Kombat?" No, I never used to play that. I was not really into those type of games. I was more into like the Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario 3 or Mario Brothers. Mostly the Mario Brothers type games that I was into back in the day. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? I guess okay. Favorite console. I liked Genesis. And I liked Nintendo. The and I liked the N64 too. Yeah, Maple Syrup says my camcorder is a Sears VHS movie. I think that's probably the same one. It looks just like it. Yeah. Shaq Access, nice talking to you. Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna be. Yeah, nice talking to all of you. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it the day. I'm gonna be calling it the day in the next few minutes. So Mario Kart. Well, I like that game, Mario Kart, especially from the Nintendo 64. Yeah. What's my favorite food? Mario, Meow Sparkle. I love mac and cheese. Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel mac and cheese. I'm telling you. What time is it at my place? Movie user. Right now it's 12:10 a.m. 12:10 in the morning. Midnight anyway. Right now it's 12:10 at midnight where I'm at right now in San Bernardino, California, USA. So, yeah. So, okay, well, in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna say bye. I'm gonna say why you, Israel Cauldron. So, why you up so late? Well, why you live so late? Well, I mean, I had nothing. I felt, why not? Why not try something different? Here too in Fresno, California, huh? Cool story, huh? Greg Jonas says, man, I'm feeling old at 18 already. I'm having these strange flashback memories from the past. I mean, I had all kinds of crazy things happening to me, like mentally, and then back in my day, back when I was 18 as well, and we always think things like that too, but probably it might be considered normal, but it might be an anxiety thing, I don't know. Meow Sparkles is saying, was it hard for you to ride your bike in West Covina being older, or, well, it's harder riding the bike, being older, but, I mean, but, well, it's not too hard riding my bike anymore right now, but being older right now, because I've been doing it for the last while now, but, when I started going back on my bike, when I started going back on my bike, it was hard for me because I hadn't exercised in a long time. But now that I've been riding a bike a lot, I feel I got energy now. I'm back on my old days. Still live, cool. Yeah, yeah, I'm still on live, but I'm getting ready to go though. I mean, I'm ready to call it the day though. 03. So Israel says good night. Well, good night, Israel. Greg Jonas, I have movie user says, how funny. Meow Sparkle says, how did you feel when you went back to where you used to live? Well, I mean, it's kind of fun, you know. It's fun to, just spilled my soda. It's fun to reminisce my days, you know. And I posted a video recently about having gone there recently, not too long ago. Riding my posted a video riding my bike there. When you went back, yeah. 03 is asking me, does your wife watch your videos? Not really. Cool Story says, good stream, bro. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, and the more I do of these, you know, I mean, this is my, believe, 9th live vlog. Your 80s vlogger. Meow Sparkles. Good night. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna call it the day now. I mean, it's getting kind of late for me. It's 12 o'clock, midnight. And this video is 2 hours long, 2.5. And from Maine, beloved 74 Jane Jones, have a good night. And you're from Maine, huh? Very interesting. Maine, that's away like that's close to New York, huh? Or around that area. RJ Villa says, I grew up in West Covina too, Gil. I want to. Oh yeah, did you really? Wow. I'm telling you, very good. Cool Story says, thanks, man. Yeah, you are very welcome. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna get going now. I'm gonna say, I guess this is where I'm gonna say goodbye. U18 movie, yeah, probably got it. So I guess I'm gonna say good night because it's 12 o'clock right now. So okay, well, you guys can just comment on any of the videos, and I'll do my best to respond to them, you know. But I mean, sometimes I may not see it, you know, because it goes into my spam. But I'm gonna be looking into the spam, you know. Any questions you guys have, you just post on any of my videos, and I hope, preferably the later ones, because that's where you'll get more luck. Or you can go to my Facebook too. I'm Gilbert Arsenega. So, okay, well, I'm gonna get going now. We'll see y'all later. Okay? See ya.